Back in colonial times, this tract of land was known as My Lady's Manor, and it was considered to be some of the best farmland in all of Maryland. Today, we're at Ladybrook Farm, where owners Vince and Carin are doing their very best to maintain an enlightened stewardship over this privileged piece of land.
When Vince Matanoski and Carin Matanoski bought this 80-acre tract of land, it was planted in soybean and corn, but they wanted to try their hand at regenerative farming.
Our land runs right down to the little gunpowder, flows to the Chesapeake. So we wanted to change it so that there would be permanent cover on the ground. Get pasture down, grass down, so that it keeps the soil in place and helps protect the bay.
They began by planting riparian buffers along the river, getting off the grid with solar power. Carin created a flower farm for pollinators, beehives for honey, and Vince set his sights on a rotational pasture-raised poultry operation with ducks, geese, and chickens. It's a magical transformation considering farming was completely new to Vince. He had spent his entire 31-year career in the Navy as a JAG officer, but dropping anchor on a farm made more sense than you'd think.
You know, it occurs to me that both a military career and a farming career require the same two things: dedication and discipline.
That's absolutely right, Al. And there is a real connect between the two. You do have to be disciplined, for sure, and you have to be dedicated, because there are days when you just don't want to face it and you got to get out there and do it. But it also, I think there's another tie. There's a sense of doing something for the community. You know, both military and farmers do service for the community. And I think there's that kind of tie to the two careers as well.
With the chickens feasting on a fresh patch of pasture, I joined Vince to collect the morning offering.
So what does a rooster do?
Well, he keeps the peace out here. That's why we call him Sheriff Lucky.
Uh-huh.
When the hens are fighting, he jumps in the middle of them and breaks them up, breaks up the fight. And so the nesting box is behind these panels, and we just
flip this up.
We just open them up.
Oh,
voila.
Open sesame. Hello, girls. Hi. Sorry. Let me make life more comfortable for you. I got 3 here. This is great. Thank you, sweetheart. How many eggs are we going to get today?
We'll probably get about 30 dozen, 360.
Oh, my goodness. She's working overtime. Come on, watch out, girlie. Watch out. I haven't done too bad here. I've got a nice basket of eggs. They really look very healthy. Does this regime of keeping them on rotating grass, does that really help them?
It definitely is good for their health. They get a steady diet of nutrients and vitamins that they need. Bugs at this time of year too, which they love. They're not constrained to, you know, some small space. They get to move around, and it's just more natural, and that has to be better for them.
They look real happy.
The chickens are a mixed flock of Rhode Island Reds and White Plymouth Rocks. And thanks to Carin, I'm about to find out how yummy their eggs are.
Carin, you're cooking up quite a dish here. You got some onions sauteing. What are we making?
Today we're going to make some shakshuka, which is a nice thing to make when there's some summer bounty, because you can use fresh tomatoes and fresh kale and onions, all from local farms, which is delicious.
And eggs, I suppose?
And eggs from Ladybrook Farm.
Great. What's the next step?
Would you please add the kale that's in that bowl?
All of it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
we have quite a bit.
Yep.
Do the tomatoes? There we go. That's for the middle?
It's for the middle.
All righty. Really pretty.
Ready?
Okay, let's get them poaching. Let's take a quick look, see how those eggs are doing.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh my goodness.
There's a bowl right there with your name on it.
Look at that, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that looks just fabulous. Carin, how have you served this beautiful dish?
It's a really good brunch dish.
What we'd like to do
Yeah.
is put the recipe on our website at mpt.org/farm so you can try it at home. This is a winner. For the Local Buy, I'm Al Spoler.
To get the recipe featured in this video, click the link in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future stories. Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest.